here in terms of the approaches?
Well, I think the main difference between Eric and Troy in terms of where they're at in their life is recognizing for Troy just how lonely an existence this eating disorder is, and really trying to use that as motivation for making the changes that are going to be really difficult to make.
What are you missing?
I miss the time and I guess the energy that I put into family and friends. They definitely take a back seat to my obsession, and I really, really, really want that to change, get my life back.
Because it gets pretty alone.
Yeah, my life is completely different now. I used to be so outgoing and one of those guys that you could find in a crowd, the fun-loving guy that, you know, just enjoyed life, and I'm not that way anymore, and I don't like who I am.
And you have no insight, no sense as to how this spun out of control.
I honestly, it started out innocent, just making a few changes, and it's just, I honestly feel it's just a way to control everything. And for whatever reason, I feel like I'm out of control. That's why I'm doing it.
Well, you heard the things that I had to say about Rogers Memorial Eating Disorder Center.
Great.
These guys specialize in this, and they know what they're doing. And they have made the same offer with regard to you that they have made with regard to Eric. How do you feel about that?
It's wonderful.
Is that something you're willing to grab onto and do whatever it takes?
Yes.
Because you have to understand, and Becky, Ken, there's a point at which it's beyond what mom and dad can do. I mean, Doc, would you agree with it? It gets to a point where it takes another level of expertise and professionalism to deal with it.
This is a very difficult illness, but it's one that can be treated.
Yeah. But it takes professionals to do it. You're in over your head, Mom. You can't take this much longer. It's driving you crazy. And you've got to have some skill sets that you just don't have. You're in over your head in handling this. You know you are. And this is going to get worse before it gets better if you don't do something about it.
That's my biggest fear.
Are you willing to accept the help that's being offered?
Yes.
It's not easy. Okay. We'll be right back. I'd really like to thank Dr. Ted Weltsien from the Rogers Memorial Hospital Eating Disorder Center for being here today. And we're going to put a link up to that center so all of you can go there. Just go to drphil.com, click on the link there, and learn everything you can about this really cutting-edge center. And Dr. Weltsien, this is something that does turn around. I mean, that's the message I want people to understand. This does get better with help, right?
Absolutely, and I think you have to see, I mean, people with an eating disorder have not experienced recovery. The professionals working with them know what it takes. It's a long, hard road, but it does happen. And
it's doable.
It's very doable.
And you didn't hear me say to either one of you guys that this is easy. Just that it's doable. With hard work and a willingness to be open, then this is doable. So we're going to track this, and I want to see a lot more of both of you when you come back here, okay? All right. I really want to thank Eric, Becky, and Ken, and Troy for having the courage to come and share their personal stories, and we'll keep you updated on them. And thanks to everyone at Rogers Memorial Hospital Eating Disorder Center. They're in Wisconsin, and thanks so much for agreeing to help these two really fine young men. Appreciate y'all being here today. So long.